Okay, so we are at the Cheesecake Factory. I just came from seeing the movie Him. The review will be on my second channel, but I almost feel like I'm in a trance from watching it. One of the weirdest movies I ever saw. But a couple of weeks ago, I got a message from someone at the Cheesecake Factory saying they wanted me to come out to the location in Jersey City to try a bunch of their new like menu items. But I don't want to do that because I feel like when you go to places like that, they're not going to like let you say what you want to say. So I went to the one in Hackensack in the Riverside Square Mall because I was at the movie theater upstairs and I got a lot of those same exact menu items and I'm going to try them and give you my honest opinion without them giving it to me for free. So I'm paying for it. As always, I have to give a few disclaimers. If you don't hear eating sounds, it's because I'm in a restaurant with loud ambient noise and or music. So I can't necessarily guarantee that I'm not going to have to use a noise cancellation. And the second thing, this place is the second time I've been to this location, has the worst lighting in the history of mankind. It's all dark and yellow. So I apologize if the lighting looks a little bit off. My camera's good in low light, but a lot of times like it's not going to be as good as if I'm eating in natural light or in a studio setting. So I apologize for that, but camera still should be passable. Audio should still be passable, but I got my menu items ordered already and let's just wait for the food to come out. Okay, so first up we have their New Orleans Cajun shrimp. This is off of their like new bites menu, new menu bites it says, but it is New Orleans Cajun shrimp with Creole sauce over toasted. This costs $7.95 and you get 3 jumbo shrimp over like some Creole sauce. It does look pretty good. God damn. Bro, whoever is working with the silverware over there, are you playing like, it's almost like nails on a chalkboard. It's like, it's killing my eardrums right now. Y'all probably gonna be able to hear that because I'm gonna have to cancel the noise out, but it's got a little lemon, so we're gonna squeeze some lemon over the top and then get to work. Okay, so here's the whole dish right here. Damn, I dripped right on my phone. Let's try the toast as well. The sauce is really rich, like buttery, but it's a Cajun bun. The bread kind of soaks it up a little bit, and then the pop of the lemon. This isn't bad. It feels like I'm eating tapas. You ever been to like a tapas place? So you're not exactly getting this because you're trying to get full. You're just trying to get a taste of it. But the one thing I'll say, after one, it's almost so rich that I don't want to have more of the bread at the very least. The shrimp is pretty good. It tastes like what would go inside of like their jambalaya. I don't dislike this. I actually think this would be good over some pasta or something like that. But again, just be careful because the sauce is as rich as I'll never be. Did I really? Like I said, this is one of those things that you would get like as a tapas. So I know some people will say, oh, like this is a ripoff or something. There's one fly, bro. So I can see people saying like, definitely, you know, this is like a ripoff or something like that. But I guess I just took it as a different thing because I've been to Grand Lux and places like that. This is the loudest silverware I've ever had in my life. I can see why. They're literally just bunching them up and throwing them into a... Damn, bro. It takes 5 employees. This place is crazy. It's like, I have a story about when I was seated too. There was no a hostess there for like 10 minutes while I was sitting. There's no one here. So I don't know where she was. I finally had to get seated by someone who came in on their day off. I guess they forgot something. They're like, I'm not even working today, but and then they got a waiter and sat me down. True story. Crazy place. Look, there's no one here. Go back to the food. I'll give this on a chain scale of 6.5. I wouldn't waste your money on it, but it's not bad that I got it. It's very rich. Okay, so next up we have the orange cauliflower bowl. When I saw the email, this is one they specifically pointed out. It's not something I necessarily get, but it is a vegan dish or vegetarian. I'll make sure I put the overlay on the screen. But crispy cauliflower, snow peas, carrots, and mushrooms tossed in their sweet and spicy orange sauce, and it's served over your choice of white rice and brown rice. I will never in a million years get brown rice. We get white rice here. So I'm gonna make sure we get a little mushroom, little cauliflower. It does look like orange chicken, but it's cauliflower, so let's see what it's hitting on. One, it's hot. Temperature-wise, not heat. But I need to get in here a little bit. I will say this off first impression. Everything else about this is the same thing that you would get in like an orange chicken dish from anywhere else. It's a little bit better than like what you would get at P.F. Chang's. I don't know if people are going to take that as a put down or what, but I can only give you what I think. Let's try this again. The only way I would get this all the time as if I was like a vegetarian or a vegan. But I will say this, the sauce, nice little pop of orange, a little bit sweet, a little citrusy, right? There's a ton of sauce on here. The rice is good. There's some mushrooms, tastes like shiitake mushrooms, peppers, carrots, bean sprouts. Is it bean sprouts? Definitely not. But
Southern fried chicken ball.
thank you. Thank you very much.
Of course. That's
My only big thing, like as I've had plenty of cauliflower products, so I know what to expect here, but the texture, the chicken, I could call it the chicken, the skin and everything on the cauliflower, it's not crispy at all. It's more soggy. And I think that'll put a lot of people off because one of the things it says in the description is crispy, and it's not. But I will say this, it tastes good. Like the dish itself, it's very hearty. And even though it doesn't have any protein meat in it, I would be lying if I said I didn't like this. My only constructive feedback would be, again, I wish that the cauliflower was actually crispy. But other than that, I think it tastes good. It tastes, like I said, better than like a P.F. Chang's or something like that. So it's nice. I just expected it to be more crispy in the restaurant. But you can see, I would eat this 100%. Chain scales, same idea. I would give this a 6.5 out of 10. I definitely wouldn't order this again just because I'm not like I need chicken. But say this was an orange chicken dish and they made it a little crispier, I think it could be up to like a 7.5, 8. But wouldn't mind eating this. Really wouldn't. Okay, so this is next up on their same bowl menu. This is their Southern fried chicken. It's served with fresh buttered corn, green beans, and a buttermilk biscuit, which, where the hell is the biscuit? Oh, wait, there's no damn biscuit in here? Is there a biscuit? Okay, it says it's supposed to be served with a buttermilk biscuit. I don't see a biscuit. There's no biscuit here. So, I'm not even gonna ask for it. I'm just not gonna do it. Like, it's a pretty big thing when you pay $18 and you don't get a biscuit, but I don't see a biscuit. So my man just asked if everything was okay. So I did make the statement. I said, is this supposed to come with a biscuit? And he said, yeah, let me get it for you. And now I'm afraid to eat it. This is why I don't like going when places invite me in, because none of this would be happening right now. And this is a real experience. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I don't like, whenever they invite me in, I usually just come in on my own volition, and I went to a whole different location. That other location, everything would have been to a T. And then someone else would went to a different location and been like, oh, I ordered that and it was trash. I at least try to get like a realistic thing, but it's also served with mashed potatoes and gravy. There's two sauces here. I think it's a hot sauce and what seems like it's like a honey sauce. It's pretty good actually. So here's the biscuit. I don't know if I want to eat that. I'm gonna be honest with you. But let's try the fried chicken first. They're like little bite-sized pieces of like white meat chicken. So it's not like chicken on the bone, which is kind of a letdown, but I get it because this is like their bowls menu. They're not going to give you chicken on the bone because it's supposed to be like a little bowl. It also costs $17.95, and most of their dishes are over $20. So I guess this is their way of like cutting it down. I'm going to try the first bite of this with no sauce or anything though. There's a dry rub on this, like a paprika heavy. Look, I don't know if my lighting's going to pick this up, but yeah, it's like a paprika, garlic powder, onion powder type of thing. But it's crispy and it's cooked well. I want to try this honey sauce though. That is not just straight honey. It's definitely a honey sauce, like a honey butter. It's very rich, but very sweet and very good. And then they have a hot sauce over here. There you go. That's good. The sauces are very good. Like you probably could pour these over the top, but I don't want to get them on the mashed potatoes and everything. Oh, I'm gonna eat them on the side. They used to have, I don't know if they still have them. There was a dish here called like Chicken Littles. It wasn't KFC. They were like little chicken, like this pieces. And I feel like these are the same ones, but they're good. The breading is good. It's crispy. I like that. And you got the mashed potatoes, which are smashed potatoes, which I really like. It looks like red potatoes. This is nice. This is nice. I like this one. A little bit of the corn. It is fresh and buttered. That's definitely not corn from a can. And then some green beans. There's like a garlic and oil on there. This is a good dish. They used to have something similar to this. I think they got rid of it and they brought it back in a smaller manner. That's what it feels like, but it's good. If I get sick from this biscuit, just know I really appreciate it, y'all. But I'm gonna try it because we're here. This is like cornmeal. It's not like a normal, just straight buttermilk biscuit to me. But a little honey sauce on there. You still can't top a Red Lobster biscuit, but with that butter on there and the honey you're it is good. I have to say, this is easily the best thing I've gotten today. And if I came here as is, hopefully I don't forget your biscuit. I would get this again. The potatoes are on point, the corn, the sauces, everything. Like, easily the best thing I've gotten.
Hi, ladies. How are you?
The more I eat, the more I want. This is good. I'm giving this a 9. 100% would get this. I hope your location serves it as good as I did, or they did, and I hope they got a biscuit. But 100% this, not the cauliflower. This was also on that email that they had. But this is good, man. I get one more of these. Okay, stop eating. And finally, we had to get this. When I was sitting there waiting those 10 minutes, of course, I looked over at the cheesecakes and I said, oh, this sounds very damn interesting. So their pumpkin cheesecakes are back, but I've never seen this one before. This is a pumpkin pecan cheesecake. So it is a pumpkin cheesecake. I got close-ups, but there's a pecan pie underneath it. A pie crust, like, so they put a cheesecake on a pecan pie. Is it like 1,500 calories? Sure. That's why we're here though, man. I love pecan pie. If anything can make pumpkin legit, it's gonna be that. This looks like it's gonna be serious though. Here's a messed up part. Almost find myself wishing I didn't have the pumpkin because the pecan pie part, it's actually pretty damn good. The crust is a little too chilled. I can't like break it with a fork, which is kind of crazy. It's a flaky pie crust, but it's like not great. And that part's really good. I'm gonna try the pumpkin part by itself. The pumpkin isn't bad either. I feel like the flavors together are different. I don't think a lot of people are really gonna care for the mixing of the two because it's like taking a pecan pie, or should I say a pumpkin pie, a little whipped cream, and making it super sweet because pecan pie is really sweet. The biggest downside for me is the crust. But other than that, I do think this is pretty good. I just ate like 800 calories by eating half a cheesecake, so I'm going to stop. Insane how ridiculously calorically dense cheesecakes are, especially here. But I also wish there were more pecan pieces in the pecan pie. You're more getting that syrup. Well, it's not big chunks of pecans, which the pecan pie is like known for. So that's a little weird too. I feel like the idea was here, but the execution was like, that could be better. Not my favorite thing from the Cheesecake Factory, but I still would eat it. This gets a 5.5 out of 10. With as many cheesecakes that are at the Cheesecake Factory, I feel like once you deviate, because you know how good some other ones are, all the other ones feel like a letdown. And that's just the case here. There's like 9,000 cheesecakes here. And I know which ones I think are dope. And this just doesn't measure up, but it's not bad. But it's still a letdown. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know they're right there. I could have just gotten those, but you can't change the job. 800 calories down the hatch, though, is crazy. You know how many hours that is on the treadmill? Like I said, I just came from the theater. I just saw him. I have a lot of thoughts. It's out there. It's a different kind of movie, I will say that. But I feel like I need to digest that and digest this food. If you're interested, the review will be up on the second channel. It should be up by the time you're watching this movie, but at least 24 hours after this. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to settle up my tab, make sure I take care of the waiter because he was good. He made sure that everything was on point, and I appreciate that. He even wrapped the food up. A lot of people just give you the trays. He didn't do that. So make sure I give him a nice little pause tip. And that's about it. I appreciate y'all for watching, man. I think that Southern fried chicken bowl is good. I could easily come back here and do 2 or 3 more videos. If this video does well, we'll do it because I'm going to be going to the movies a lot. And every theater I go to has a Cheesecake Factory nearby. So let me know. Hopefully the video does well. We can do more. But that's going to be the end of the video, man. I appreciate y'all. We'll be back tomorrow. More content, man. And hand signs. They made it to YouTube.